the YouTube, so hang on a second. Right, okay. So, do you know what festival is it today? Okay. Okay, let's start. So it's about leaf trouble. What would be the trouble of leaf? Let's see, by Jonathan and Matt. Okay. The music suddenly stopped. It's okay. All right. Okay, do you know what season is it now? What season is it now? Okay, is it winter? Is it very cold? Can you feel that? Can you feel that the weather is changing now? What weather is it now? Is it winter? Is it summer? Is it summer when the flowers are blooming? Is that summer? Really hot, right? The weather. How about autumn? Is it autumn? What do you think? What weather is, so what season is it now? Sorry, it's not weather. What season is it now? Okay, think about like D, it's summer. Is it summer? Is it really hot? Let's see. It's Mid-Autumn Festival already, so autumn is coming. Okay, I'm not sure if you can feel it, if you sense it, the wind or like the weather is getting more cooler, breezy, right? It's not that hot now. Okay, so it's mid-autumn already. Right. So let's see what happened. A fresh breeze blew across. The breeze means the soft winds blew across the woodland, tickling the tall grass and trembling the trees. Summer had left and autumn had arrived. Like the weather now, of course we can't see the yellowish leaves. It's still too early to watch the yellowish leaf in Hong Kong. Like Pip is a squirrel, stuck his head like this, stuck his head out of the nest and sniffed the air, sniffed like this. Sniffed the air, and then something changed, he decided. And he scampered off to find out what it was. What happened? He can feel that it's changing. What was happening? Okay, let's see. Pip's nest was in an old oak tree. Pip loved the oak trees, and he knew every bit of it, from twigs and trunk. But something was happening to the tree. It was happening so slowly that Pip hadn't noticed it. Until now, he skittered and stopped and stared at the leaf beside him. He was so surprised that he let go of the trunk. He was so surprised, so he let go of the trunk, and what happened? Wah! Squealed Pip as he trampled down through the branches and landed poof, on the woodland floor. Ooh! It falls down. It fell down. Next one. Pip lay there for a moment, staring up at the leaves. They've changed color, he gasped. What was the color of the leaves? What were the colors of the leaf? Oh, let's see. And he was right. The last time Pip had looked closely at the leaves, they had been green. So before that, few days ago or few weeks ago, the leaves were green. But now there were lots of colors, yellow and orange and even red. Can you see that? How many colors are there? Like yellow, orange, red. Yeah, and some even like purple, a little bit green. Some of them are still green, right? If you're here, please type A. Welcome. All right, so don't worry, we'll just start a little bit. And as Pip watched, one of the leaves dropped off and drifted down towards the ground. He jumped up and ran after it and caught it in his paws. But even as he reached it, another leaf began to fall. Pip ran after the second leaf and just managed to catch it before it touched the woodland floor. Not again, gasped Pip as the third leaf began to fall. The leaf began to fall. What happened to the leaves? Okay, you may choose more than one. Here's the question. What happened to the leaf? Okay, so number 2, you may type F, which means it became smaller. Did the leaf become smaller? Or did the leaf change color? G, changed color. F, fell off from the tree. And then I, all of the above. Which one is correct? You may choose more than one. Okay, you're welcome to answer the question. Okay, what do you think? What happened to the leaves? Did they become smaller? Did they change color? Did they fell off from the tree? Or everything, all of the above? G and H Gordon says. How about others? What happened to the leaves in autumn when the weather is cool and dry? Okay, let's have a look at the answers. It says L, G, and H. Let's see if you're correct. Yes, you're correct. Okay, so Pip was still racing around trying to catch the fallen leaves when his sister, Blossom, scurried up. Okay, scurried. Okay, Blossom is his sister. Okay, it's a girl squirrel. Good, panted Pip. You're just in time. Just in time for what? Asked Blossom. To help save the tree, puffed Pip. It's falling to pieces. But that's been happening for days, said Blossom. It's not the first day, all right? It's not the first day that the leaves fall down. Pointing to the leaves covered ground. Oh, the leaves are in piles, right? How can you fix it? It has been, it had happened for a while. Then we've got to stop it now, insisted Pip. Pip and Blossom collect all the fallen leaves into a big pile. Can you see the big pile? What are they going to do? Now what? Asked Blossom. We put them back, said Pip. We put them back onto the trees. Do you think it works? Let's see. So Blossom carried the leaf up into the tree where Pip tried to stick them back onto the branches. Can they do it? Like stick them back? Is it going to work? But it didn't work very well, right? The other leaves keep falling. Yes, thank you, Anne. Yeah, the leaves keep falling. How can you stick it back? Then, all of a sudden, there was a huge gust of winds. Okay, and hundreds of leaves began to fall. Yes, the more they stick it, the more the leaves fall. Pip and Blossom were scrambling around frantically, trying to gather them. Frantically means they are crazy. They're crazily doing that. When Mum Squirrel arrived, "What are you two up to?" she asked. "Why are you two so crazy?" When Mum found out what Pip and Blossom had been doing, she couldn't help smiling. But Pip, she said, the trees had to lose its leaves, right? It's natural. You don't have to do anything. And she explained that taking care of the leaves was hard work for the trees, and that after keeping them all summer, it needed to rest for a while, right? Because the tree needs to hold on to the leaves for all years, right? So it has to like take a rest. But I love this tree, said Pip sadly. It's our home, and I want it back the way it was. It will be, said Mom. When spring comes, the leaf will all come back again. They've only gone away for a while. Like when the sun set and then come back again, said Pip. Oh yeah, so the sun set and then there will be the sun rises on the other day, right? Yes, like when the sun sets, agreed Mom. Except the leaves will take just a little longer to come back. Do you know how long does it take? Maybe take several months. Okay, like after winter and then spring, when spring comes, it takes several months. Okay, so why did the leaves fall off, according to Mom? According to Mom, why did the leaves fall off? So this is the question 3. J, the tree needed to grow new leaves in spring. Is that why the leaves need to fall off? K, the leaves wanted to take a rest. L, the strong wind blew them down. Which one is correct? Okay, or M, none of the above. Which one do you think is the best answer? Why did the leaf fall off from the tree? The tree needed to grow because the tree needed to grow new leaves in spring? Or K, the leaves wanted to take a rest, so they fall off. J and J, Gordon, J, as the leaf wanted to take a rest. Okay, the strong wind blew them down. Strong. The wind is just so strong. Maybe part of the reason, and none of the above. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the answer is J, all right? It's very natural because you need, like you're going to grow new hair, like you're going to grow new like nails, right? Tree needs to grow new leaves, right? It's natural. Pip, Blossom, and Mom played beneath the old oak tree until sunset. Before they left, they collect some leaves to take back for their nest. Their nest, they need to build a house with these fallen leaves. They're such beautiful colors, said Pip, smiling. And now I understand why. He held up a paw full of leaves to show Blossom and Mom. They're the color of the sunset, said Pip. Okay, so that's all for today. That's the end of the story of today. So, but I still have some announcements because it's speech festival now. So, my schedule would be super packed. Okay, so I'm considering, I'm figuring out, okay, how to do the story, like during these few months. Maybe I'll be like very busy till December, till the end of November. Okay, so I'm figuring out. So just keep update to our announcement. So maybe we'll take a rest, or maybe we can continue. So I'm still figuring it out. Okay, so I'm just but don't worry. We'll keep the story time like when it is like at the end of November, when I'm not so busy. Okay, so that's it. Goodbye.